Neal, put 50 down for me on a Lucky Charlie in the 5th race. I didn't touch it. This is Dan Sharp with your late-breaking 5:55 news. Late last night at approximately 5:55 p.m., the leader of the TFN-5 was abducted from his hotel room. Leading sources revealed to us that a mysterious group known simply as Zero might be connected. Was it foul play? Were they connected? You decide. We have with us tonight a leading source from the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department. He's going to go more in depth into the crime scene because all around the world, the Five's constituents and associates are in a complete uproar. We need some questions answered. Here at 5:55 News, that's what we do. We let you decide. So with no further ado, I present to you Officer Burbo-Flacken. Officer Fideli from the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department.
Thank you, Dan. This is Officer Fideli from the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department. Last night at approximately 5:59 p.m., we got a call from the Highview Motel on the Berlin Turnpike, and they reported an incident of abduction of a criminal fashion. A man was taken from his room forcibly by criminal intentions from right room over 8 over here. And it was obviously in a criminal fashion and manner of mass vile proportions. What we're going to ask right now is for you, the community, to help us in law enforcement. And if you can help us out and give us a call at 555-495-5759 and do your community service, because it's you and us who do this thing together. A lot of times people don't understand that, but you got to do your part and we do our part. So we actually got an eyewitness with us, and her name is Donna Slinger. She actually saw the perpetrators who was perpetrating this here crime.
I was in my room watching my favorite television show, Cops, and I was in there, and all of a sudden I heard these footsteps all over my roof, and I thought I was in the show. I thought that they was coming to get me. Well, anyways, I looked outside my window, I put my curtains back, and whoa, there was this big old rucker fuckers outside my door. There was these big old burning biker man taking this little cute boy and throwing him in the van, taking off on their motorcycles. It was a big old rucker fuckers, and I hope they do find them.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. She done her community service. Now it's time for you. Once again, I'll give you that number. 555-495-7975. That's the number you can call. Do your service. Help us help you. And thank you, Dan, for having me, and from Officer Fideli and the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department.
Interesting. Officer Fideli, would just like you to repeat that number, just so anyone in the community that has any information about this crime can call us in.
The number? The number is 555-795-7455. That's the number, and we want you to call. You can talk to me. It's just, we can talk. I'm just a guy. I know you sees me as what you sees me as, but the law and you guys is what's going to make this a difference in this world here. And thank you, Dan, for having me, and from Officer Fideli and the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department. We also have a tape we found at the scene of the crime, and this may unjar any of your memories. If you have anything that you could tell us about this this crime, you tell us and you give us a call, and you be honest and you do your community service.
Thank you very much, Officer Fideli, for that information. That was Officer Fideli from the Wobbletown-Wobblestein-Burbo-Flacken Police Department. We'd like to wish you a good night, and thank you for tuning in to late-breaking 5:55 News on Channel 55.5. This is Dan Sharp signing off. And remember, you decide.